Well. It has come to my attention that my video, where I talked about only beta males need other men to compete with for a female's attention and validation, has touched a nerve with Roadrunner. So much so that he's crying in his video all about it. And what makes it even more sad and pathetic for Roadrunner is the fact that I didn't say any names, not a single mention. Not a single mention in that video of Roadrunner. But then again, what I said in that video, someone's gonna feel targeted. But then again, what else did I also say? They know who they are and they know who they be. I see why, in which of course, Roadrunner wants to let everybody know that that video was speaking on him. God damn, I'm good at this one. But let's hear him whine, let's hear him boo-hoo, whine, cry, bitch, and moan about it, shall we?
Counterbalance those idiots that are talking trash about black women, that are putting them down, those beta dumplings out there that are so insecure.
Roadrunner, they got videos of black women dumping and putting down on black men. In which the response is those black men clapping right back on those black women. So don't miss us with your white Captain Save-A-Ho retarded fuck shit. No, seriously. They want to go at black men, but then they want to cry about black men clapping right back on them. Oh, especially your side, Roadrunner. You got your fellow swirlers and divestors dumping on black men all because black men decided to expand their options as well. And they are jealous of it. They are jealous. And for what? Because they don't want black men. They don't want black men to win out here. They don't want black men to be successful, even if it's with another race of women that's not them. But here you are whining and crying when that same shit happens to y'all. Fuck out of here. Let's continue.
Sure, that the only thing they know how to do is put down black women, cut and run, and go get a passport or something.
And again, Roadrunner, why are you crying like a little bitch about the passport bros for? Don't you have a wife? But wait, if you have a wife, why are you crying and bitching for it? Why are you crying and bitching for it? I thought that old saying goes, happy wife, happy life. Well, apparently you have a wife, but you're not living a happy life, sir. You're still concerned about what's going on in the dating market. Why is that? Why you all up in your fifis over the video I made stating that only beta males want other men to compete with them in order to get female attention and validation? Can Roadrunner answer that question? I doubt it. But let's continue.
That's where the competition is. And I'm telling you, as men, we need to compete to bring out the best in us, to be the best option for the women that are in our country, in our nation. And I tell you, I always wanted to be with a black woman, so I'm going compete and fight to be the best option I am.
Yeah, you're married, Roadrunner. Why? If you're married, Roadrunner, why are you still out here trying to compete? This is what not just myself, but everyone else is telling you. What, you're not happy with just one? What, you want to start a black female harem? What is it? Because you have a black female as a wife, yet your ass is still ain't happy. And why are you so concerned about what black men out here is doing? Why are you so concerned about black men getting their passports and leave out the country? And once again, Roadrunner, that should be beneficial to you. Not just to you, Roadrunner, but each and every black female who is a swirler and a divester. Remember, Roadrunner, they don't want black men. So why are they still crying over black men? The question y'all still can't answer. But y'all so concerned about black men, especially black men getting their passports, going to different countries, getting with other races of women that will appreciate them, not tolerate them. But y'all be the same ones boo-hoo, whining and crying over those same men that those black women don't want. I'm still trying to make that make sense. They don't want these black men, but they still crying over them. That right there is a telltale sign. But then again, what did I say? There's obviously more to it than just the fact. What is it that's making them steady whine and cry about the same black men they don't want? Oh, that's right. As I said before, they don't want them to win. They don't want black men successful. They can't stand black men being with other races of women, but black women wants to be with other races of men. And Roadrunner, with his Captain Saber hoe ass, sitting here wondering, why these black men putting down black women with his white ass? Fuck it, man, have several seats on this matter. Let's continue.
And I'm telling you, and some of these weirdos are saying I'm weak because I'm competing. I don't understand that. Alphas compete. You think you got two alpha wolves? One's going to sit back, hey, whatever, dude, I'm the greatest. No, they're going to fight it out, and the alpha wins. Betas don't fight. Betas sit on the sidelines and wait for things to happen. Alpha.
By your own definition, Roadrunner? Because if this is by your own definition, then guess what? It's you versus all the other men that can actually get a woman without competing. So basically, what Roadrunner is trying to say is a beta male that knows his worth, has the confidence, a complete go-getter that could get a woman without competing is a beta male? I swear to God, some of these dudes' logics is something to behold. But then again, Roadrunner, it's the beta males that desperately need other men to compete with them, to impress a female. Where the men that don't need competition at all, they show their confidence, they show their self-worth. They could get these women without even trying. Just like right here, I'm not even trying hard. And I'm already destroying your crybaby argument. I mean, straight up. But don't worry, Roadrunner. I'm going to let you hear it from your own side. Let's continue.
Let's make things happen. Alphas compete.
According to you, Roadrunner, alphas compete. No, they fucking don't. They go-getters. If they want it, they going out to get it. They don't have time. They don't have time to be playing these beta-ass games that you think is alpha. But let's continue.
Shout out to JD Hamhock. You know what I'm talking about. Start competing.
Bruh, I don't even have to compete. If I'm able to pull a woman without competing, especially one that will soon be my baby mama, especially one who is my female acquaintance, that right there completely destroys your argument completely. But then again, look who's in their fifis about it. Look who's bitching about other men who's not going to compete with your ass in order to get a woman. And keep this in mind, Roadrunner is a married man. If Roadrunner is a married man, why is he whining and crying about men supposed to compete? I don't get that part. No, seriously, I don't get it. A married man, boo-hoo, whining and crying, all because the majority of men out here is not going to compete, especially if they can pull a woman without doing none of that. Only the beta males have to need other men in order to compete, in order to get a woman's attention, and validation. This is the reason why Roadrunner is bitching about black men getting their passports and leaving the country because they're not going to compete with his ass. This is the reason why he's bitching about black men dumping on black women, even though it was black women that started dumping on black men. Oh, that's the part he does not want to talk about. Oh, that's right. Roadrunner is way too busy trying to play Captain Save-'em to these black females that he doesn't even know what the fuck he's saying. I get with all races of women, but I ain't gonna put a certain race of woman on a goddamn pedestal. I like what I like. But what you're doing is going way beyond that shit. No, Roadrunner, you think alpha males will compete for a female's attention and validation, which of course that's bullshit. And again, is you, Roadrunner, versus everyone else who actually knows what the game is about. And yes, I understand. And yes, Roadrunner, I understand. You want things to go back to the way it was during your time. Yeah, everybody wants things to go back in the 80s, 90s, early 2000s. Well, guess what? We are now in the here and now. We are now in 2024. And remember, Roadrunner, times change, people change, and things just ain't what they used to be. Ain't what they used to be. Ain't what they used to be. Yeah. Back in your day, Roadrunner, you used to compete for a woman. Here nowadays, men don't have to. What's next? You want people to take things back to the Stone Age? I don't know. But it's time for Roadrunner to see things for what they are and not how he likes it to be. Hang on. And shout out to my Alpha Empowerment. I'll leave the link to his full video in the comment section of this video. But Roadrunner, I want you to see the title of his video. What does it say? Competing makes you a beta male. And I'm gonna let Alpha Empowerment break it down to you so you can understand completely. Take it away.
So why is this happening? When you compete with another male, you normally become the beta male. It's this right here, this one reason. You're actually lowering your value in that social scenario. Whenever you compete, you're telling him and everybody else around you that you have lower status. Therefore, you have to prove something. The moment you try to start proving...
What did I say? Beta males need other men to compete with them because they feel the need to prove something.
Something is the moment you start to lose that alpha male confidence and you actually lower your status in everybody else's eyes. And women especially are very intuitive in picking this up. When they can see you competing with other males or making fun of another male to make yourself look better, they know that you're very insecure. And I've met so many guys like this where they literally will sit there for several minutes or even hours just making fun of other guys, all to give themselves this quick little sugar high on it. And before they know it, they end up back in that lower consciousness, that lower insecurity mindset that you think is alpha, but it's really beta. Now, guys, as you're watching this right now, I want you to picture yourself being an alpha male. You know that you have everything you need. You don't need to prove anything. Now, put yourself in that scenario where some other guy is trying to compete with you. If you really knew you were the alpha male, if you honestly believed it inside here, would you have to compete?
No.
No, you would not have to compete because you really believe in yourself. It's a personal choice whether to be an alpha male or not. A lot of guys think...
Facts. So basically, Roadrunner need black men to compete for black women because he is insecure in his own confidence. His own self-worth. And he's completely insecure in his own masculinity. As I say, you see things how they are and not how you like it to be. And as I also stated, it's Roadrunner versus everybody here. And he's not winning this fight. I have enough confidence in myself that I don't have to go out here and try to play big shot to all these other fools. And these men these days and times, they ain't got time for the shit. And the women, they pick up on that shit. And even they don't like that shit either. But this is what happens. This is what happens when you're a man that time forgot. You're so concerned about how it was way back when that you're not paying attention to what's going on in the here and now. But nevertheless, I said what I had to say. I'm done. God damn. When I say my videos will target a certain people, they don't cease to amaze. And I'm out this bitch. Later.
They have to